Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Insert Here. It's a podcast about nothing for nobody. If you take it seriously, you're redacted. Let's start the show. Hey,
what's up?
Hello and welcome to Insert Name Here. It's a podcast about nothing for nobody. If you take it seriously, you're redacted. I'm your co-host, Doug Bennett.
And I'm your other co-host, Seth Nacho. And
Seth something. If you want to know more about that, you check out that Spotify Premium exclusive content.
Seth Nacho. Yes. there's no question in that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show. We got a hot, fresh stack of show stacks.
Yeah.
Show jacks. Flapjacks? Show jacks?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Lots to talk about, though, for sure.
Yeah, butter, syrup, all of it.
Widespread insanity, political assassination, and the fine arts. All that and more.
Not the terrorist attacks.
Yeah, I said fine arts.
Oh, nice. Because, didn't they, throw a bomb that didn't go off or something?
Dude, we getting A-Rap money.
We getting A-Rap money. Na 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 na. We get A-Rap money. That's a good song.
It's you cannot.
I forget about it.
Yeah,
And
you
then
can't
when
deny
bring
it
up,
though.
Yeah. When you bring it up, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that's a great outro.
Mm-hmm. But no, I gotta flip the script on you a little bit here because I have a burning question.
I love it. Tell me, ask me. Sorry.
So, do we both agree that there's appropriate and inappropriate numbers to set your car stereo's volume to?
Numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have numbers.
Yeah.
I don't.
So I feel like it can be.
I have notches. It's just little bars.
I feel like you.
I don't count them.
So for a numbered car stereo, I feel like there's only two appropriate.
Well, it's like a TV kind of.
It's only two. It's same with the TV actually. So we can use a TV for this.
Do you do it by scales of 5?
You can put it on an even. You can put it on an even number, or you can put it on the 5 in the middle. You absolutely cannot be putting your shit on 11 or 19 or 23.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be a 5 or a 0, in my opinion.
Yeah, but sometimes you need just a little bit more. So like a 22 I can respect.
I mean, that's you.
A 22 feels comfortable.
I mean, if you're me, you set it to 21. You know, what's that guy's? I can't think.
Savage.
I can't think of a good lyric.
21.
What did he say?
Red rum.
He said something about lawyers. I can't remember the song at this point.
All lawyers wear funny hats?
No, he did not say that, Doug. He did not say that. What the fuck?
Because that wouldn't even be true.
What do they wear? A cowboy hat? What?
Cowboy hats are pretty funny.
Sometimes. No, he has a song where he's like, I can't remember though. Cannot.
Is what it is.
Anyway, yeah, 21. Nah, dude. 22 I feel like is inappropriate though. I feel like it's 25 or it's 20 or 30.
So you're the kind
I go by zeros and fives.
You're the kind of guy where if you need to split the difference, you'd actually go 23.
No.
Okay. Well, at least we get docked up.
We agree on the 5s and the zeros. You have your even numbers, doctor.
Indeed.
You have your even numbers, and that's fine. Look, there's got to be guys like you out there in the world.
Yeah.
There's got to be other communities of guys.
As long as we're both slightly autistic.
There's got to be other communities of guys. Let's go to Reddit sometime, and we'll find set my car stereo to 22, and we'll find these guys, and you can talk to them, and you can reach out, you can find new friends, because these are the kind of people that you're gonna like. They're gonna think that Marathon's a good game. They're gonna enjoy your company.
It is a good game for people who like that kind of game, and let's get into this, right? Let's get it. First of all, don't shake your head like you spent the $40 to even try it. Don't even shake your head like you played the Server Slam, okay? Also,
Yeah, Server Slam, dude.
Also,
that's where all the fat bitches went because they thought it was gonna be fucking.
Oh, man.
they thought it was gonna be waiters waiting on them for more food. Server Slam? How many servers?
if that was what it was,
I ain't ordering a salad, bitch.
I would have showed up and served them, just to be honest with you. But,
Oh fuck.
Nah.
Doug's looking for some BBW hose.
well, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I mean,
But,
obviously.
como se dice, I'm having a big problem with the discourse around Marathon right now. And, a guy who, I like the rest of his YouTube videos. I don't know if you've heard of Endymion. He does like topical, like, oh, I'm covering games news, blah, blah, blah. Usually pretty good. But he's just been like jerking his dick to like how, oh, Marathon has already failed. Everyone fucking hates this game. It's like, And so here's the thing, right? So it is Bungie. There's the expectation that they should be able to carry a large player base. Except not really. Because they fucked everybody off with Destiny 2. Like,
Well, they also made a game that's very niche.
that's what I'm saying.
Yes. That's what I'm saying!
Like, so...
Oh, this is so trifling. She must be from Dirty Docks. That's what I'm saying! So old.
It is a niche game.
Yeah.
And if it's the kind of game that you're excited to play and you want to play it, it's a really good game.
No one with epilepsy should play that game.
Very much not so.
If you're looking at the cube, you're gonna get fucking your eyes blitzed,
If you like the idea of Destiny-style gameplay in an extraction shooter, which, let's be clear, extraction shooter, niche genre.
And did you know there's another cube game coming out that's an extraction shooter this year?
I don't know how good that one's going to do.
And there's another cube game, but it's not an extraction shooter. But it's kind of crazy.
So it's like, yes, theoretically, perhaps Bungie...
I think Bungie got excited by Burnt Peanut and fucking Arc Raiders, but Arc Raiders really isn't even that good either.
Well, Arc Raiders is a completely different game as well. And like, if you look at what
they're two different games.
Well, if you look at what Arc Raiders Embark Studios...
This is what a guy who likes Marathon says.
Yeah. So if you look at
the game's dying, it's Concord 3. High Guard was Concord 2. Marathon is Concord 3. Look at the chick with the blue lipstick. That's in Marathon.
Yeah, Thief.
She looks like the girl from Concord that has the blue lipstick.
I don't want to hear it.
She became a robot.
I'm going to finish making my point here. Extraction is a niche genre. Even Arc Raiders, Embark Studios is like, we're going to steer the game away from being a PvP VE. We're going to make it just PvE, because people just really seem to like the co-op. And
who made PvE?
So,
I lost track.
Extraction is always PvP VE.
Yeah, I know. I got that. Would you say what game is PvE?
Arc Raiders, the Embark Studios, the guys who made that, they came out recently and they said, people don't really seem to be fucking with the PvP, so we're just going to cut the P out.
But they do.
PvP can't really, unless it's like an arena shooter.
People fuck with it.
It can't carry, there's some people who fuck with the PvP, but...
All the clips I see are people fucking with the PvP.
Okay, well, it makes for good clips, but it doesn't make for people who continue playing your game. People get dunked on a little too many times, and they're like, whatever, I can't even progress, I keep losing all my gear to other players, I'm out. So, Arc Raiders is going more PvE, which is, honestly, I see them probably even abandoning the extraction part of the game. I see them writing that out over time.
Oh, well, nobody plays it anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, turning it into more of a Helldivers style experience. Which you want to talk about games that it's insane that still have a player base. That game is still chugging along. But even with the expectations of Bungie,
I think it's because it finally went to Xbox.
They got sold to Sony for $3 billion. They should, you spend $3 billion on something. If I was a Sony executive, I'd expect them to have a 250,000 player count game. So hopefully Sony lets Marathon live, but the across all platforms, 100,000 of us that are playing it, we really like the game. It's a good game for us. What makes a game good? Are you having fun while you play it? I have fun when I play Marathon.
Cope people. That's what that is.
It's just very much not a game for everybody, and
You're super slow in that game. There's too many flashing colors. I stare at the cube and get answers from a god I didn't know existed.
well, one of the big lore things is that like God has abandoned the universe. So, jot that down.
Yeah, somebody write that down. Write that down.
Yeah, in terms of being slow, that's just because you're not geared. If you gear even a little bit, you get dramatically faster. I can't do anything for you.
Do you hear him? Do you hear him? That's called cope.
Can't do anything for you about the flashing colors. Your epilepsy's gonna have to eat a dick on that one. But yeah, good game, fun game if you like that kind of game. Most people don't. I think it's not a Concord because it's gonna live longer than Concord does.
Concord 3.
I think we get to play it for like a year. I think they're gonna give us a year with it, and then they're gonna have to shut it down, and then Bungie will be dead. And
Can we just hate on it together for a little bit?
I can't hate on it until I'm done playing it.
It's ridiculous.
That's just a guy like me. That's just my principle.
It's just another failed attempt at making another Halo game.
What?
Bungie's bad. No,
You know what's crazy is, now that you're saying this, Bungie could have kept using the Marathon IP, which that's a cool franchise. It really is if you get into the lore.
But it's totally different from the game that came out forever ago.
Yeah. So what they
three people got really pissed off that this new Marathon came out.
Exactly.
People that played the last one in the 90s.
But probably the move was like, hey, yeah, let's reboot the Marathon IP, but make it a Halo style game. That would have done
It
gangbusters.
explains a lot, doesn't it?
People would have.
That's what they did.
People would have freaked the fuck out for that.
Oh boy.
Instead, we got, hey, we're just gonna like steal a bunch of concepts from Destiny and put it into the Marathon IP. Which, a guy like me, I like that. Most gamers, they fucking don't. I'm not coping. I'm being very realistic about. Yeah, I got my toy this year. I hope everyone else gets a toy too.
Okay, well, I just felt like you gave it such a positive light the past 2 episodes. I have to bring everyone back to reality. Okay, reality, framing. This is important. We live in a society, We live in a reality of things that exist. And Marathon sucks.
To you.
No, to most people.
Yeah, I'd agree to that as well.
So it sucks, because if most people agree on something, that's reality.
I disagree.
Don't disagree with that. That's real. That's actually true. That's true. If people agree on something, like, if you don't think you're an asshole, but like everyone around you thinks you're an asshole, are you an asshole?
Okay, so this is 2 different kinds of reality. Like, yes, consensus is real. Consensus matters a lot.
And then you're like, why is everyone avoiding me? Why is everybody treating me like crap?
But reality is also like, what is tangible? Like, this is a can of pouches.
Yeah, why are you trying to deflect?
That's reality.
Why are you deflecting? What I said was true too.
So I can agree that everybody thinks Marathon sucks. I'm fine admitting that. That doesn't hurt my feelings.
I feel like it does.
Then when I also say, but for the people who like it, it's a very good time, that's true too. And that's worth saying. I'm not taking this amount of crap from you. This is a guy that plays DBD. 5,000 plus hours on the most toxic game known to man. I've known League players that call Dead by Daylight more toxic than League.
Look at him deflecting.
I haven't deflected once.
Look at this shitty baby diaper man.
Don't hit me with the DDG.
Oh.
Everyone calls DDG Dirty Diaper Guy.
Oh, I don't think you're a dirty diaper guy.
Thank you.
I think you keep it clean.
Alright. I always. Immaculate home game over here.
Whoa! Whoa! Fuck, dude!
I'm checking the paper. I'm doing a security wipe.
That's that was gross. Fucking immaculate whole game is disgusting.
Hey, that means more than one thing. Fellas,
Yeah, do you use antibacterial soap? The world wants to know.
get me out of here, man. What else do you want to talk about today?
What else do I want to talk about today? Just today? I could talk about things forever, man. No, well, I know you're a PC guy,
Yes.
but if you had to pick, Xbox or Sony?
Xbox all day. It's a better controller. I will say that up until PS5, after PS5 they have no games, but like PS4 and back, they had the better exclusives, hands down 100%. You know, I'm definitely missing out on things like Uncharted. I'm missing out on things like Bloodborne. So I give PlayStation its credit, but 360 era onward, Xbox had the much better controller. So like if I go to the store today to buy one of the two, I'm buying an Xbox.
Even though they're shittier.
Yeah.
You know that objectively.
I don't want to hold the DualShock 5. That controller grosses me out.
Folks, he's held it and he's played a game with it. Don't listen to him. I've made him run a Balatro run. Dude, by the way, can I geek about Balatro for a second?
Yeah, but
Okay.
real quick, are we counting that as the big question?
That was the big question.
Nice.
Sony or Xbox? But you know that like, so they made the new Xbox. What's it called? Is it the Series X? Is that what the new one's called?
Yeah.
And then they have the Series S, right? The smaller, compact version that's shittier.
Yeah.
So everything game they make for the new one has to also play on the old one. I mean, on the shitty one. So everything's shitty now. That's why it's shitty. But I heard they're coming out with a new console that's basically just a PC. That's what I've heard.
That's pretty cool. It seems, if that's true, it seems like something that's trying to compete with the Steam machine.
Probably the Gabe Cube.
The Gabe Cube. Folks,
Gabe Cube.
it's beautiful. We've done it before. We're doing it again, but better.
Yeah, not the Game Cube, the Gabe Cube. Not a Rubik's Cube, the Gabe Cube. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember. But oh yeah, so the Xbox objectively is shittier because they have to play on a shittier software, well, on a shittier hardware, so they can't run this graphics as good as like
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I had a crazy run last night, Ante 19.
19, bro. He was cooking an anin.
Was trying.
Baron mime?
Baron, yeah.
Yeah. Did you find your mime?
Yeah. I just didn't have Red Seal.
Okay. Were
That's
you using rebate for econ?
No.
Okay.
I was using mine for Econ.
Interesting. Lots of gold cards then.
Anyway, I just had to share that with my friend Doug. He gets it.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys get it.
I call that one a Raffle light. You didn't have all his traditional pieces, but you followed the formula.
Yeah. Anyway. It was the farthest run I've ever got. It was fun. Anyway, yeah, so I can't believe you would say Xbox, even with the current state of affairs. You're very heavily basing your opinion on nostalgia.
Duh. Duh. We live in the past over here. Come on, man.
Everything was better back in the day. Official stance of the pod.
Exactly. It's in the tome. The tome that we've been penning.
I still think PS2 beats Xbox, and then maybe PS3 days. You would say Xbox
I'll give
360?
you PS2. I still take Xbox 360 for sure. I probably take Xbox One over PS4 as well.
Wrong.
Hey, I'm also giving it to you on exclusives. Okay, I admit PlayStation better exclusive, always has been, always will be.
It's just that he wants to have the controller that reminds him of the GameCube.
Yeah, the offset sticks go crazy. Speaking of offset sticks,
He loves to play with joysticks. Or should I say boy sticks?
Very good.
Hey, you want to play with my Game Boy?
Yeah, you can play with my Game Boy.
I got a new mouth-based video game for you, Doug.
Anyway, speaking of joysticks,
Wait, I don't like playing mouth-based video games.
speaking of joysticks and arrows, big announcement. I'm taking on the Metal Gear Solid franchise. I've officially begun my playthrough of the series. And I gotta tell you, I probably like what did Metal Gear 1 come out on? Like the original.
N64.
N64? No, not Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid. Like the first 3D one.
Well, I don't know. PS2 maybe. I thought the one where Snake meets Meryl and all that. I think that came out in N64. I'm pretty sure.
N64 would be crazy. Anyway,
Am I wrong? Chat. Am I wrong? Should I Google it? Like I don't remember.
Okay. Let's ask Grok. What consoles and when did Metal Gear Solid come out?
Bro didn't even put a question mark.
MGS1 was a PS1 release in Japan. And then the remake, The Twin Snakes, came out on GameCube. The version I'm playing, MGS Master Collection Volume 1, came out for all platforms. So, yeah, PlayStation. I can feel when I'm playing it, where I'm like, oh, this is not an optimal controller to be playing this game on.
Okay.
So,
Fun.
but
Fun
yeah,
fact.
super excited.
This is the gaming episode.
Yeah, it's really cool because like the main thing that stuck out to me so far is no other game that I've played does stealth really. Like this is an actual stealth game first and foremost, and then second of all, it's memed on. Everyone knows what a codec call is when you pop up the two portraits and they talk to each other. Had no idea how funny those were. Just like consistently funny.
Dude, that whole game is funny. Metal Gear Solid in general, the whole series is funny.
So,
Like, have you seen any of it, heard any of it? You know they remade 3. And it's fucking Ocelot just.
that's the main thing I know is the flipping revolvers. And
Yeah, and like there's an enemy named Fat Man who's just a big fat dude that rides around on roller skates and sips wine from a straw. I mean, we talked about this before. Like this, it's just funny.
yeah.
Like I think in the first one, there's the Raven that's in the tank. And he's like, "Oh, the bird on my head," you know, and like, and Psycho Mantis.
So the two things that were funny to me so far in the first 2 hours is how much your commander shits on you as Snake. Like, this is your best operative. This is the guy you're counting on. Why are you shitting on him constantly?
Have you seen the guy that's like, it's like my Japanese animes? This is just like that. Like,
I haven't seen him yet.
Okay.
Then the other thing that got me good was Snake just hardcore hitting on Mei Ling over the codec.
Oh, you're so hot. Fuck. You're
Yeah.
so fucking hot.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other. Like, bro, you're on a mission. You dog.
Dude, quit smoking cigarettes and drinking. You gotta get back to work.
I smuggled in my cigarettes even after the strip search. How? Wait. Well, more importantly, why? You never know.
Your cigarettes can be used for a lot of things. Didn't we have that before? Didn't we talk about that one? With is it Ryden, or whatever his name is, the other guy? Anyway.
Exciting journey that I've decided to go on.
Yeah.
Yes, I like trash, but I also have Kino taste.
Can't wait for you to play 4 so you can see the president and see how political it gets.
I'm really mostly excited to get to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
That's it! We've banned the play of that game. No one can play that game because it makes the president look bad. No one can play it. You can only play the game called Trump Simulator, where everything is in gold and your ass is fat and you're ready to play and you...
Dude, he does still have a dumper on him, don't he?
Even after everything he's been through. Can you believe they're still together after all that shit?
Oh, him and BB? Of course.
My ass cheeks.
Doctor.
Anywho, let's get into some deeper topics here instead of... This has been so far a gaming episode.
I don't mind.
Doug said, that's the shit I'm here for.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up.
I love games. Oh.
Alright. So, basically, what we have on the docket
Oh god.
is
Take the glasses off.
yeah, a really funny attempted terror attack. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Is it about the bomb that didn't go off?
Yeah. Yeah, so basically...
How is it funny?
It's because the retard couldn't even put together a bomb.
Is that what's funny?
They're not sending their best.
Well, yeah, thank God.
But the other funny thing...
Bro went to the Anarchist Cookbook, tried to cook up something, and it sucked.
The other thing that's funny about it is somebody who has a decent enough Twitter presence that he got mocked online for doing this. But he was there, they threw the bomb over him, and then he just sat there, looked at it, took a picture of it, continued caping for Muslims online. Like, yeah, even though that I was just potentially an almost victim of a deadly attack, if it had gone right, it would have been a very deadly attack. There was a large crowd of people that bomb got thrown into.
And it was made into a lethal weapon.
Yeah. And he was trying to moralize and be like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm so cool. I didn't even react, I had no self-preservation instinct, and also Muslims are still based. And that's just, it doesn't get any stupider than that.
Where was this?
It was in New York City. It was pretty close to Zohran Mamdani's house.
During what though? How did it go down? What was the cause? What was going on?
I don't know any of those details.
Okay, something was going on, right? Because it was a protest or something, right?
It was definitely at least a demonstration.
Something. There was a large gathering of people.
Which, by the way, we gotta start reminding people that it's illegal to protest. You are not allowed to do that. The First Amendment only protects your right to assembly. Demonstration, you're starting to get into sketchy territory. Protesting is illegal.
Okay. Well, anyway, for people like that, for the guy on Twitter that was so Muslims are so great, I do have a statement for you. Bibi Netanyahu himself said this in Congress. Flew over my radar because I didn't even watch that shit. But Adam Friedland brought it up on a thing I was watching, and I was like, oh, that's hilarious. Apparently at Congress, he said, gays for Gaza? That's like saying chickens for KFC. Which is really funny. Because it's true, but it's funny.
When he's right, he's right. I still think he's the son of Satan, but that's a bar. That is a bar.
That is a bar. All these lefties that are like, we gotta support radical Islam. It's like, are you okay? It's like chickens for KFC.
Yeah. So, it was only funny because nobody got hurt and because they made the bomb so poorly.
Right.
It was a radical Muslim who did this. He's quoted on film, saying all the typical lines, calling the people that he was trying to kill kafirs, which is similar to infidel. It just depends on what school of rhetoric the radical comes out of.
Yeah.
But, funny only because nobody died. But it's indicative of what time it is. That's not the only thing that happened this week that was like that.
Yeah, didn't more, terrorist kind of stuff go on?
Yeah, there was I forget which state it was in, but somebody who verifiably, again, radical Islamist, they rammed a Suburban into a temple and tried specifically to kill hella Jews. And luckily that shit got shut down quickly, but All of this on the back of that Austin shooter that we talked about, running around with the property of Allah hoodie. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, the game has started. The pieces are moving around the board. Do we see what time it is? Like,
Yeah, this is in our country.
so, and
This isn't like what happens in Beirut where like they get bombed all the time. This is in our country where we don't get bombed all the time.
right. So it's like, are we gonna start getting bombed all the time?
All right,
Are we
radical
really-
Islamist terrorists. Like I'm calling them a terrorist just because they're trying to incite terror, right? That's what's going on, right?
Yeah.
I'm not taking that word out of context, like how you
Each of these are both very much acts of terror.
because I know you don't like the word terrorist, but you get what I'm saying. Though. I'm not trying
Yeah.
to like misplace it. Radical Islamic terrorists versus black gang violence in Chicago. They have to fight each other. Who wins?
O Block every time. O Block runs the set, then throws it up.
Oh shit.
I mean, credit where it's due. I don't want that kind of shit running around either, but like, it's different. It's levels to this shit, you know? It gets to a point where you're about it or you're not, and like, O Block's about it. And I'm just only shouting out O Block here. Like, I'm sure there's other sets. You know, I'm not trying to talk out of turn here. I just only know one of them because only one of them gets rapped about.
I mean, I was just making a joke, but yeah, like they would never do that. Have you remember the Dave Chappelle skit about what's it skit? I think it was in his stand-up where he was talking about like if you're like a black guy on a plane and it gets hijacked. This is like coming off of 9/11, you know. He was like, if you're a black guy, you're safe. They're not going to kidnap you and use you in a hostage video.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Yeah, it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way at all. We love black Americans.
No,
on this
what I'm
podcast.
saying is that radical Islamists are racist.
Yeah.
That's the truth. They're fucking racist.
Shit. I think you just figured out how to get libs back on our side.
They're Nazi racists, and Ayatollah Khamenei is Hitler.
Yeah, we've done it. We've done it. Checkmate, libs.
Oh shit. Anyway, yeah, I did hear about that attack though. I thought that it was also there's a little humor to find in it because they couldn't make a bomb that actually worked.
Yeah.
But it's not humorous in general, but that's humorous. But yes, because like they were planning to kill a lot of people,
Yeah.
as many as they could, I guess. Lucky for Twitter user, whatever his name is, that he survived and he could keep being a fucking idiot. Good for you, buddy.
And that's your God-given right, brother.
Yes, Will Stansel would be proud.
Do be like that.
He would be very proud. You're just standing up for the other brown people. Will Stansel, you know, he took a class in black people, you know. That's his crowd.
Got a whole degree in it.
That's his crowd.
Yeah.
This guy, he's standing up for the Islamists. Although I can't say that they're like all just one creed, because like Southeast Asia is very Muslim as well.
Yeah. None of anything. And I think we've done a really good job of sticking to this on the show, but like any big label is not just one thing. There's people who suck and people who are chill in every group.
Yeah, but I meant like ethnic groups in that religion. But I think every religion is kind of like that, except for Hindu, maybe.
No, they're the OGs of discrimination and craziness.
No, but I'm saying though is Hindu is like all Indians. I don't think anyone else is Hindu.
Okay.
Whereas like Buddhists, I think you could find that anywhere, kind of, sort of. Christianity is all ethnicities. Even Judaism is like all ethnicities almost. I don't know, probably not too many Asian Jews, but there are like Ethiopian Jews. So like there's
Yeah.
obviously black Jews, white Jews, Middle Eastern, and then like Islam. I would say that there's a lot of people like that of different ethnicities.
Not quite as much. It's closer to.
But I think that Southeast Asia there's a lot, and then like African, and I don't know about white people. There are a lot of white Muslims. I haven't.
That's kind of what I like. There's like a very, and it only happens among red-headed white men, but there's a lot of red-headed white British who it's it's enough that it's a common stereotype. If you see a ginger British, and then like they start talking about the Dean and the Dunya, and it's like, okay, yeah, but why do you do that? You converted, whatever.
Dude, that's amazing. The gingers are becoming.
They're still gonna disappear too. That's just like a sad biological reality. Like, you know, the way genes and hereditary stuff works. Like, it's impossible. Like, 100 years from now, there will not be any more redheads.
Any redheads looking to carry on their lineage, I'm right here. I mean, a woman though.
Yeah. Yeah. I will do my best to help make ginger babies. I'm making that solemn pledge, right hand to God.
Right here. You can call my line. I got you.
Yeah.
But then you're leaving. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. No, I'll take you on a nice date. We'll fall in love. We'll have many children to increase the birth rate. They'll all be redhead little babies with lots of freckles and disgusting looking. Except for the women. The women will be hot. The men will be disgusting looking. But I'll love them
That's
all.
okay. They'll convert to Islam anyway.
I'll love them all the same. Even if they become Muslim, I'll still love them.
Now, talking about ethnic groups inside.
Like, you know what I'm talking about though, right? Like, ginger dudes are way uglier than ginger women, I feel like.
Not always, but like.
The one I knew was.
There's the reason of the ugly redheaded stepchild. Like,
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
but it's, you know, ethnic groups within inside of religious umbrellas. This is just me knowing too many things and keeping too many tabs on stuff. That is actually a fundamental component of like some really anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. Like, there's people who get to a certain point in like blaming the Jews, where they're like, oh, well, it's not actually even all Jews' fault because there's like the Khazars versus the Mizrahi versus the Ashkenazi, and like, you know, there's so many like, you know, and then they try to figure out which ethnic.
Who's the bad Jew?
Yeah, they try to pin it on, and no one can agree on which ethnicity is the bad Jews, which makes it really funny as an outsider. But
I mean, that just shows you how nonsensical it is.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's from time to time I'll go like, I think Candace Owens actually went on like a
Oh God. not
which
Candace.
any serious person knows not to take her seriously.
Yeah, 'cause she is an anti-Semite.
But
But no, everybody knows it's just the deep state Jews,
yeah.
the ones that are rich and powerful.
Yeah.
Well, uber rich and powerful. How's that for
Yeah.
a descriptor?
Rothschild style Jews.
Yeah, because they're the ones that backed up Hitler to have the Holocaust. That way they could kill all the poor ones.
You know what? That's really funny. That's really funny.
It's terrible.
It's terrible to believe, but
Yeah.
like, that's a funny thing to say. Shit. Just like,
Oh God, I had to cough.
Oh,
I couldn't hold it.
I can picture it.
Did I
now.
get you? Did I get you
Yeah,
in that?
I can picture it now. They're sitting in their castles. They're rubbing their hands.
Oh, why are they rubbing their hands, Doug?
They got sacks of gold on the table. One of them's got the sniffles.
Oh my God.
And we had to do something about these pools.
God.
Terrible thing to believe, but very funny as a concept. It's a great riff.
Thank you. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh shit.
Yeah, so current events has been weird. Let's keep it on the same topic, same type of people. One conspiracy theory that everyone's been getting into on X this week. Everyone thinks Bibi Netanyahu died.
What?
Yeah.
That's a thing going around right now? I haven't seen that. Why did I think
And
that, Doug?
Well, it's coming from like AI psychosis. There's a recent address that he did, a recent video, and a scarily large contingent of people are insisting that it was AI, and they're telling people to count his fingers. Multiple sane people have been like, they circle all the fingers to show that it's just 10. And they're like, what are you talking about? Like, but apparently he hasn't made like a satisfactory enough public appearance for some people to be like, oh yep, BB's kicked the bucket. It's like, What's going on? He's busy fighting a war right now.
You know what that reminds me of? Reminds me of when that happened with Trump, I think last year. Remember how he had like his hands were turning a different color and stuff? Everyone was like, "Oh, Trump's dead. He hasn't come out and said anything in like the last 3 weeks."
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
Meanwhile,
You just don't have a fucking attention span.
Meanwhile, the only reason that people even know to bring that up as a theory or like a way to shit talk a leader is because Biden did a bunch of that in both the 2020 election and his presidency. We called him Bunker Biden for a reason, folks.
Dude, he has so many names now. Well, I think Biden's funniest thing was him shitting his pants in front of the Pope.
That's got to be up there.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, okay, so people are thinking that BB's dead.
Yeah.
Honestly, wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah. I think it would help out a lot.
Would love someone who's not a warmonger.
Even just a little bit. And then, last thing I want to say about that region and its conflicts for today, anyway.
Is it about JD Vance?
No, it's not. He has nothing to say about it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's who's hiding, really.
That's what I'm saying. Remember, he said something about Pakistan, India. He said we shouldn't get involved.
That's because of the old ball and chain. She made it.
Yeah,
she made it.
But what he said was that we shouldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, and that's why they fought in that restaurant a week after.
Oh, really? Because that's funny, because I feel like his wife would probably want that, because that way India could just keep winning. They were winning.
But,
They had no water, Doug.
yeah, a final update. People are acting like, and they're posting videos, most of which look fake to me, but people are acting like the state of Israel, right where it is getting like really heavily torn the fuck up. And that doesn't make any sense to me.
What do you mean torn up?
Like bombed to shit, like just...
Well, I heard it is getting bombed.
Well, they always get bombed. The people are trying to make it seem like it's getting defeated.
See, that's crazy. I feel like you've switched your stance at this point. Yes, they have always gotten bombed, but, you know, it's just by a different group now.
Yeah.
Now it's by Iran.
Yeah, but they're trying to make it seem like they're like taking on significant losses, significant destruction.
They're making it seem like they're losing.
Right. And I just don't see how that could be the case right now. Iran definitely still kind of disorganized, I feel, right?
Probably. Didn't they like, just recently like sort of get a new leader?
Yeah.
Like that's pretty disorganized to me. I mean, there's still a chain of command, and they probably still have stuff going on. But like, you know, I mean, how well can you do without full command?
Yeah. So basically, you know, there's a lot of narratives at play here.
And Iran is like what you talked about, like with like Afghanistan. Like there's like pockets of people here and there that probably don't even give a shit and like, you know, do their own thing, and different tribes, I guess, or whatever, you know, however you want to describe it. So disorganized.
Yeah, between this footage, which is it real or not, it doesn't look real to me, but maybe it is. Who knows? That's the point, is trying to create the question. The same thing with the BB conspiracy. You know,
Is everybody filming it on their phone?
You know, it doesn't matter, you know, if any of it's real or not. What matters is like the question, it's the digital fog of war. This is 5th generational warfare.
Yeah, information.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like, if someone films something on their phone, it's probably not AI.
Right.
Because remember when the Iran shot Tel Aviv? This is, I guess, last year? There was a dude that filmed the fucking missile, like, that was real.
Yeah.
That seemed real to me. But if it's like AI, you can kind of tell, I feel like, usually. But yeah, I get it, though. They're trying to confuse us, make us unsure. Was there any videos of Iran getting bombed?
That's the other thing, is there's not a lot of Iranian footage. All the footage that I've been aware of is
Are
purely...
fundamental Islamists against iPhones?
They might be Android gang, fam.
Not even Android, they're BlackBerry fans. They don't want anyone filming and...
Proteon Tutu, I think they're Android gang.
Huh?
I don't know. That's like some Toronto slang that I heard on TikTok.
I was about to say, I was like, what the fuck did you just say? Sorry, que chingado. Yo quiero flores.
Ay, calor.
Anyway, yeah, there's no footage of Iran getting bombed. Where are the people with the phones? Where are they?
Where them phones at?
Because, like, oh, you know what it is? It's probably Iranian internet access. Because they won't let them, they're not free there.
No.
You know, no, you can't upload that to social media. No, you can't even have a social media. Only Ayatollah Khomeini can have a social media, and his Twitter be popping.
Hey, his Twitter was great.
But, although you followed some Iranian something Twitter account, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, they still.
It was like they were covering football or soccer or something.
Yeah, no, it's a fan account for the Cleveland Browns.
But it's like from Iran.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just sitting in Iran, tweeting in Persian about the Cleveland Browns.
So they get to post, but I'm sure there's a heavy limit on what you can post. Kind of like the UK or something, you know,
Yeah.
where probably worse.
Another-
Probably more like China.
Another Muslim state, the
Yeah.
UK.
But probably more like China, honestly.
It's
China's super limited on what you can post, right? And stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they have freedom, but they don't have complete freedom.
Yeah, but they have liberty, not freedom. Which, not to get too philosophical on you. Yeah, I mean,
What?
might as well. Have I broken this down on the show yet?
You want to break something down?
Yeah, freedom is
I
bad.
thought you were going to start dancing. Nasty dancer, dancer for money.
But yeah, basically, I'm just gonna broad stroke this here because I haven't written on it yet. But freedom is bad, liberty is good. You want a society in which you have liberty. Freedom ultimately amounts into chaos. It erodes structure. It tears apart societies. Liberty is good. Liberty is freedom to act within the rules. It's like, you have your box, do whatever you want to inside the box.
Are you praising China right now?
Yeah, duh. We're on the road to becoming state-sponsored media for China. We've always said this.
CCTV, hire us.
Xi Jinping, if you can hear me.
Microscene. Let's just keep going.
Microscene, Xi Jinping, and who else were we calling out to the other day? It was somebody.
Yeah, I don't remember.
That's fine. Must not be that important, but Xi Jinping, Microscene.
I think it was Jasmine Crockett.
Jasmine Crockett.
I don't remember though.
That trio is going to elevate this show to the next level.
Holy fuck. I gotta ask you a question, Mr. Senator. Anyway. Yes.
Mr. Supreme Leader, let me ask you something.
Okay.
你好，外甥我好.
Nice. Does that actually mean something?
The first two syllables did.
Yeah, but I didn't know about the rest.
白熊狗老.
Bincheling.
白熊狗老. 白熊狗老. I used to know what that meant. I know it's the actual words.
I just saw a funny bit about a Chinese guy's name. He was like, my name is Wong Qinhao. Wong means king. Qinhao, Martin Luther. and he was like, my dad's name was also Qinhao. So, yes, I am a junior.
Wong Jinghao. That's nice. That's got a ring to it.
Anyway, sorry, we were talking about something. Talking about liberty versus freedom.
Yeah, but like you should be able to do kind of what you want, but there does have to be limits. If there's no limits, bad things happen.
Freedom of speech.
Right. I can't go up to the movie theater and yell fire though.
Yeah, but like we have significantly more freedom of speech than China.
In a way, I mean,
go on to Red Note, type 1989 Tiananmen Square. See what happens.
yeah, I'll get told that nothing happened and everything was fine.
Say someone looks like Winnie the Pooh. See what happens.
I would never do that. You know how insulting that would be to somebody to compare them to Winnie the Pooh?
Dude, you're so good at this. You're gonna get us sponsored. I love it.
Yeah, I'm trying my ass off over here.
Anyway, you
well, I'm not even really trying because I mean that and fully believe it.
I'll say also China has like limits on game time. You're only allowed to play games on your phone for like an hour. So, there's that too. That's also like a restriction.
Yeah. This show might have to be still US based, honestly.
No, you can play it on your computer just fine.
Okay, but
And you get to smoke a cigarette while you're doing it.
very good.
And eat food covered in motor oil. I'm just kidding.
You know what? That would be probably an improvement to my health, because that would just keep things moving.
Just keep it all lubricated.
Exactly. Now you're thinking.
Oh my god. Any other current events, bro?
Not for a guy like me.
No, you said something about fine arts, though. At the beginning of the show.
Golly. I mean, Timothy Chalamet got in trouble for calling the opera Chopped and Washed.
Timothy Chalamet said that?
Yeah. So I can go ahead and contextualize that, right?
Yeah.
But he was talking about, like, sort of arts and mediums in general. And he was making this point that, like, movies are low-key kind of dying. Like, let's be honest, going to the movies isn't the experience it was anymore. Movies as an art form, too. Like, so much of it's made for streaming, so the dialogue's dumbed down, the plots are dumbed down. And
See, that's the thing. I don't think movies are dying. I think it's that people are making shitty movies. Right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like anything. It's the same thing that happened in music, right?
Like a good movie is still a good movie.
Same thing that happened with
To music?
Yeah, like with YouTube and SoundCloud especially.
Talking about mumble rap?
Where anybody, yeah, kind of. Like, anybody can put their piece of crap up and get listened to. And so it dilutes the whole pool of, you know, what's out there. Same thing with movies. It's cheaper than ever to make a movie, especially with AI coming around the bend. Like, anybody can put out any piece of crap they want to. So, this whole dilution, like, and then what that causes is people are still going to fuck with the good movies, but the good movies are harder than ever to find, and they kind of mean less, because it's like, what is a movie? It's going to become more and more just any piece of crap that anyone wants to put out. And so he sees the way that his art form is going, and he was making the point of, like, you know, I still love acting, this is what I know how to do, this is what I love, like, I take this shit serious, I'm about this shit. And
Let's say we're going back to plays and Broadway then.
And I don't want to see my art form go the way of, like, opera or ballet, where people don't really care about it.
Ah, okay.
And people just kind of, you know, they always do this, they always take it out of context and just find the shittiest part to make them look bad. And they're like, the Timothy Chalamet said that ballet and opera sucks. He said they're bad and a waste of blah, blah, blah. And, like, everyone started going after him for it. Doja Cat put him on blast, being like, I can't believe I'm standing in solidarity.
Well, Doja Cat is a piece of shit.
Well, yes, usually. I mean, she's been showing feet in racial chat rooms.
Showing feet?
If you don't know about that, just look up showing feet in racial chat rooms.
Ever since she agreed to show her tits and then didn't, it's just been on my hate list.
But
no, not really. But what really gets me, she's a huge man hater.
yeah.
She's one of them, you know. But Bitch I'm a Cow went hard.
True.
Like, have you seen the video?
If you haven't, you better should.
Yeah, you should see that video. Well, disclaimer, if you're horny.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, like, her opinion doesn't matter to me. Timothy Chalamet, the point he made, I think is pretty solid. Like, is it not true that people don't really care about ballet and opera?
Yeah.
No offense. I'm not saying that your art form's bad, but, like, who goes to watch you?
Yeah.
The uber wealthy. And why do they care? They got nothing else to do.
Yeah. It's either that or people who are already adjacent to it. Like people who maybe don't do opera or ballet anymore, but they still want to, you know,
Keep up with it?
keep up with it.
I mean, that's like anything.
That's the people who are keeping theater alive. You know, that's another example.
I think theater's a little bit more. I think theater has more fans. Like, in terms of, like, Broadway, right?
Well,
people love going to musicals. on Broadway.
Musicals is a whole different bag.
But that's theater.
When I say theater, I'm talking about plays, dog.
Yeah, but you have to agree that musicals are theater.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a lot of theater to them. But in this moment, was specifically only talking about, like, straight acting.
Right.
Which...
And even then, I'd say there's a good enough crowd of people that like that.
Okay, fair enough.
Like there's local playhouses in our city that are doing just fine.
True.
But yes, you're right though. Especially the people that are in the plays and stuff, like they're the people that give a shit.
Yeah.
People that go see it usually are related to the people in the shows, or people that are in that sphere.
Yeah.
Right. But like I would say there's some outside, like people that go see those. But yeah, movies are the most popular, right? And even those are going away. So,
Yeah.
what are we gonna get next?
I think we're all probably going to be forced to strap into VR.
Is it? I think it's TikTok. I think we're just the new art form is just short form videos.
Yeah.
Because that's all our brains can handle. But no, opera and ballet though, yes, I think people don't give a shit about them.
Which,
Who goes to see operas? Who goes to see ballets?
yeah.
Listener, do you go?
Yeah, put your last opera that you went to in the comments. I'm trying to see something.
Yeah, put your last ballet that you saw. Did you see Rites of Spring?
I do want to put this bow on it real quick.
Probably the Nutcracker. Everybody goes to see the Nutcracker
Yeah.
because they love Christmas.
Anything Stravinsky, but I'll put a little bow on it because we do always try to do most charitable representation. Doja Cat ended up following up on her blasting. We're like, she paired it with her announcement that she has BPD, which, bitch, we knew that.
You and every other woman.
Yeah, it's a
That's
really
your age and hates men.
It's a real common cop out. I think most of them, no, they just want an excuse. Like, it's not my fault. It can't be my fault that I was shitty.
I didn't say that.
I
didn't say that.
proudly said that.
Look.
Official stance of the Doug.
Doug covers for China. I cover for women because I like women.
But no, women are great. Let it be said. But she followed up. Made her little
Just
announcement.
trying to keep my chances.
Put her little excuse out there. But then she's like, I was just kind of feeling a type of way because he was a man. So, you were onto something with that.
Oh, I knew exactly. I know who Doja Cat is.
But then she had to be like,
And the women that listen to her, I know what they're like too.
Roll Tide, brother.
Roll Tide.
But she was like, but I thought about it a little bit more. That wasn't fair of me because, like, I've for real never been to an opera or a ballet. So, like, he low-key cooked. And, so, just most charitable representation. She admitted she was wrong. Rare woman W. But, yeah, it was a cogent point that Timmy C made.
Yeah, very cogent point. I'm worried about the state of movies. Correct. I think I've been onto this for a while though. We've talked about this before. The like middle budget movies,
Yeah.
like movies that don't have that huge budget, like a Marvel cinematic, fucking in your face, spectacle. That like those spectacle movies, the popcorn movies. But then there's like movies that are like just cool that are like middle budget, like Knives Out and these other ones that were popular.
I mean, we had one this year.
I can't think of a lot of examples.
We had one this year that threw up huge box office numbers.
Talk about Iron Lung?
Iron Lung.
I would say Iron Lung was a low budget.
Okay, fair enough.
Probably, right? How much did they spend on that? Do you remember? Was it 10 million?
Roundabouts.
That's actually not that bad. That might qualify as middle budget. But like low budget is like Napoleon Dynamite. I think they spent like $1 million on that.
Or Blair Witch was really cheap.
Yeah. But
First Paranormal Activity.
But I'm talking about middle budget, like 10 million to 40 million, like in that range. Where instead of like 100 million, right? Like I'm not talking about those kind of movies. I'm talking about the ones that are like a little cheaper, a little, but they're good because they have something to say. There's there's a story. There's something going on. I hate movies that don't have a story. They're just dumb.
You know what I watched this week that I keep thinking of as you described this tier of film? Balls of Fury.
I know what you're doing, dude. You're watching YouTube movies. First scary movie. I know that's on YouTube right now for free. Now Balls of Fury. I've already seen that movie. It's a good movie. We're going to Disney.
But yeah.
If you guys haven't seen it, it's a parody of Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a parody of that, but with ping pong.
And Christopher Walken.
Why'd you say it like that?
I was just trying to do his thing.
But no, Christopher Walken is I stab you in the face with a soldering iron. I'm Christopher Walken. I'm walking here. What's in the box?
What's in the box, indeed? Well, what's in my box is a pair of parting shots.
Oh, is it that time already?
Yeah, why don't you send one? Take your revolver.
Thanks.
You know, soft liberal hands over there.
Okay, buddy. But yeah, Balls of Fury is good. That Asian chick is hot. That's like his girlfriend or whatever.
Bruh.
Yeah, dude, she's hot.
Bruh. Bruh.
And he's like a disgusting chud. like
There's hope for all of us.
it's a movie, Doug. It's a script. She has to love him.
I'm thinking it's real.
It's not chud life in the real world.
Give me my hot chud wife.
That's crazy. Hot chud in the same sentence. All right, guys. Monday, Tuesday. Seth_Nacho411 on
Twitch.tv.
I kind of switched it up a little bit. Playing DVD. About to have the P100 Hattie for my good friend, voiceover vixen, who had passed away last year. So, doing it in remembrance of her. She was a good person. She was a good supporter. Had an amazing voice. She was one of the best voice actor people I've ever known in real life. I don't know many people that were voiceover people, but she had a voice that could do all kinds of things. She would on the stream she would do a radio voice. It was perfect. She also did ASMR that was great. And she was a good person. She would come. She was a very good supporter of everyone in my stream team and everyone, and so love her to death. And doing it for you, and love you, and hope that you're in a better place.
Big ups.
All the good stuff. So yeah. Will that count as a shot? I guess.
I mean, if you want it to.
Yeah. I mean, you go, Doug.
Yeah, over here, you already know it's your boy Doug B. Get at me where you at me. If you can't, just check the shoutouts, man. It hasn't changed in 4 years. I'm still the same guy in every place. Golly, what do you say with a shot like that?
What do I say?
What pairs with a shot like that?
Meant well.
Well, of course you did.
Good job.
Yeah, much different realm or whatever. But
Yeah, you can go wherever you want.
Dark Magician Girl content is popping off on Twitter, and as a certified DMG enjoyer, been loving that.
Dark Magician Girl feet content is going crazy on Twitter.
Not a lot of feet, a lot of everything else, but I don't know. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get some foot content. But so that's cool. But then I'll slide a fun fact in there as well. Apparently, her name in Japan, Japanese posters who post about her call her Bra Magic Girl. Just interesting. How it gets localized one way or the other.
What do they call her?
Bra Magic, like black magic, but the way they type it is the way they phoneticize it. You know how those
Braco Magic.
Black Magic Girl. I'm not going to continue trying to ape that dog language. We speak Chinese on this podcast.
Daytona Beach.
I'm going to take that back. Japan's still really cool to me.
Did you know that Japan and China are two different countries?
They're mortal enemies, dude. We have a whole episode about why, by the way.
That's a South Park quote. I'm sorry.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Which one are you? Are you Parker or Stone? I kind of feel like I'm
No,
Trey
I'm
Parker.
the Chinese guy. You're the Japanese guy. Vanilla bean paste on the cuttlefish. Vanilla bean paste. Anyway, wait. So
yeah.
that's cool. That is cool. That is a cool fun fact. Black Magic Girl.
Yeah. Life's all about, doing things, honoring people, and fun facts. I think those three things are what life's all about. So we really covered it all in the parting shots. So it's up to us to cover stuff, and it's up to you to do what you always got to do, which is carry water, chop wood, and most importantly,
Shoo-choo Shiose.